Japan, 1582. The greatest warlord in the country is trapped inside a burning temple. Outside, soldiers scream. Steel clashes. Men who swore loyalty now turn into assassins. Inside the chaos stands a warrior unlike anyone Japan had ever seen.
He was not born in Japan.
He was not Japanese. His skin was darker than anyone many people there had ever encountered. And yet, he carried swords beside the most powerful man in the nation. His name was Yasuke. For centuries, his story nearly disappeared into the shadows of history. Some called him a servant. Some called him a bodyguard. Others called him a samurai. But what if the truth was even more extraordinary? How did an African man travel across oceans, enter a nation closed to outsiders, and rise into the inner circle of Japan's most feared warlord? And why does his story suddenly seem to vanish after one of the greatest betrayals in Japanese history? Tonight, we follow the trail of the Black Samurai. To understand Yasuke, we need to travel to a world very different from ours. The year is somewhere in the late 1500s. Europeans are pushing farther across oceans than ever before. Portuguese ships cut through waters connecting Africa, India, China, and Japan. Trade grows rapidly. Missionaries travel beside merchants. Soldiers travel beside priests. Power follows money. Across East and Central Africa, kingdoms rise and fall. Historians still debate exactly where Yasuke came from. Some believe he came from Mozambique. Others suggest Ethiopia. Others point toward the Congo region. No one knows for certain, and that mystery matters. Because before Yasuke became known in Japan, he already had a life. He had a language, a family, a homeland, dreams. And somewhere along the way, history stopped recording them. Imagine being erased before your story even begins. Around 1579, Yasuke arrived in Japan alongside Jesuit missionaries. Most historians believe he served as a bodyguard or attendant. At first, nobody could have predicted what would happen. Then crowds started gathering, and gathering, and gathering. Reports describe people climbing buildings just to catch a glimpse of him. People pushed through streets. Some accounts say crowds became so large that injuries occurred. Imagine seeing someone who looked completely unfamiliar in a society with limited foreign contact. But curiosity quickly reached one specific man. A man feared throughout Japan. A man trying to unite a nation drowning in war. Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga was unlike many rulers of his time. He embraced change. He welcomed foreign technology. He adopted firearms early. He challenged traditions. Some admired him. Others feared him. When Nobunaga heard stories about Yasuke, he wanted proof. According to historical accounts, Nobunaga reportedly believed Yasuke's skin color might be paint or ink. So Yasuke was ordered to wash. The color did not disappear. Nobunaga became fascinated. But fascination alone does not explain what happened next. Many foreigners came to Japan. Very few entered the inner circle of power. Yasuke did. Something about him made Nobunaga see more than a curiosity. Perhaps strength. Perhaps intelligence. Perhaps discipline. Perhaps all three. Historical records describe Yasuke as unusually tall, possibly over 6 feet. In 16th century Japan, that would have made him stand out immediately. But size alone does not earn trust. Yasuke learned Japanese rapidly. He interacted closely with Nobunaga. He served in military and political settings. He carried weapons. He lived among retainers. Privileges associated with warrior status surrounded him. This is where historians continue debating. Did Yasuke officially become a samurai? Some scholars say yes. Others say documents do not specifically record a formal title. But most modern historians agree on something important. Yasuke occupied a position equivalent to samurai status, because titles on paper matter less than reality. And reality showed Yasuke standing where only trusted men stood. Imagine the pressure. Every room Yasuke entered contained eyes watching him. Every movement carried attention. Every mistake could become dangerous. He was a foreigner. He was different. And he stood close to the most powerful warlord in Japan. Enemies of Nobunaga were everywhere. Japan itself was in chaos. The country was divided by conflict. Alliances shifted constantly. Trust could disappear overnight. And somewhere in that uncertainty, Yasuke remained beside Nobunaga until history reached one terrible morning. June 1582. The Temple of Honnoji. Nobunaga expected peace. Instead, he woke to betrayal. Akechi Mitsuhide had turned against him. Thousands of soldiers surrounded the temple. Nobunaga was trapped. There would be no escape. The man who spent years conquering Japan now faced destruction from someone he trusted. Yasuke was there, inside the chaos, inside the smoke, inside the battle. Steel collided. Arrows flew. Flames rose into the night sky. Then Nobunaga made his final decision. Rather than be captured, he chose death. One of Japan's most powerful men disappeared into fire. Most stories would end there. Yasuke's did not. After Nobunaga's death, Yasuke reportedly continued fighting alongside loyal forces. But eventually he was captured. And then something strange happened. He was not executed. Historical accounts suggest Akechi Mitsuhide considered Yasuke a foreigner rather than a Japanese warrior. Instead of killing him, Yasuke was reportedly returned to Jesuit missionaries. Then, silence. No final battle. No final speech. No recorded grave. No clear ending. History simply closes the door. Yasuke was real. Japanese chronicles mention him. Jesuit writings mention him. Retainers of Nobunaga mention him. But after that, the trail disappears. Did he leave Japan? Did he continue serving somewhere else? Did he return home? No one knows. For centuries, his story nearly vanished. Yet even with missing pages, one fact remains difficult to ignore. Yasuke's story leaves us with more questions than answers. A man crossed oceans, entered a foreign land, stood beside one of Japan's most powerful warlords, and then disappeared from history. What do you think happened to Yasuke after 1582? Share your theory in the comments. If hidden stories and forgotten history interest you, subscribe now because some of history's most powerful stories were never taught in classrooms. And if you want another true story that history buried, watch the next video on your screen. Why Egyptian statues lost their noses. The truth behind it surprises most people.